You know what, pag pinag-usapan ng pangarap, ang sarap talaga. You're getting young, you're getting this vibe na parang life is so promising, 'di ba? Hindi yung nagkakaroon ka ng even sa pag-iisip, sa pagsasalita at sa gawa. Parang panatang makabayan yun ah. Kanina lang, it's very fresh to me. Galing kasi ako sa mentoring call as a coach. Ang discussion is about whatever we think. Kung ano yung, kaya daw tayo nakakapagsalita ng something, it's because that's what we are thinking. So it comes from the thinking. Kaya ang ating mind has to really be cleared on ano yung gusto niyang mangyari.
But it's good. It's good. Kapag ka busy, mas gusto ko actually. Kaysa sa, yung naka-idle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see how you experienced, di ba, Jason, nung time na I remember, lahat na yata naiisip mo di ba? Na, teka muna, ano ba yung kailangan kong,
lahat na ng online something na natingnan ko na. Online shopping. Ay, may pambili ba ako? Parang, hindi pala ako pwedeng bumili muna.
Diba? Hindi pwedeng maging magastos kapag ka hindi busy kasi, nako, delikado. Pero there's a lot of trap kapag ka hindi ka busy dahil kung wala kang discipline sa money, you're gonna be spending a lot kapag ka ikaw ay nag-online shopping. So, nung Tuesday, nandun ka naman, Jay, di ba?
Wala ako nung Tuesday, kaya nga na-miss ko yung... Ay, siya ako?
Okay.
Wala ka na.
Parang, wala Tuesday?
Wala po siya na.
Wala ako nung Tuesday.
Oo nga, wala ka nga ng Tuesday. Parang 7 lang yata.
Ako kahapon.
Yeah, 7 lang yata tayo ng Tuesday, no, Brian?
Late din po natin yun pero nakahabol.
Nakahabol ka nung time na yon, although late ka na rin. Tapos nabigyan pa kita ng assignment. Have you started reading it? It's interesting, right?
Meron po ako isa din nakita. Teka, tignan ko yung nakita ko. Hindi ko po alam kung yun din yun.
Replacement property. Interesting talaga yon, Jason. It's one of the section in CRA, parang regulations, na kapareho siya ng 1031 exchange. Yung parang sa US where you can defer yung taxes mo and then you can tawag nito find a replacement property na hindi ka magbabayad ng capital gains. So that's really good for us bilang mga investor. So yun yung ano ko pa on the search for it, kasi ewan ko ba, for whatever reason, ang dadamot ng mga information dito, and every time you ask someone about taxes, majority of the time kapra-kapraso lang yung bibigay nilang information sa'yo. So ever since kasi hindi ako madamot, kaya I want to share any possible information that I could give para kaya ngayon nag-explore ako na, baka pwedeng maging beneficial sa ating group itong information na to about property replacement. Although, parang wala yata sa aking exit for now na magbebenta tayo ng rental property. Magpapadami nga tayo Pero parang, just in case, 'di ba? Hindi natin masabi pag may mga opportunity that will come up, pwede nating i-trade. So, ang importante noon, alam natin kung hindi tayo magkakaroon ng burden sa ating taxation. So, yeah. Ang ganda kasi nung naging discussion that Tuesday na it's about yung kasama namin si Albert noon Kilala mo naman si Albert, di ba? National Bank. So, ang kanyang pinresent is yung typical, normal, na yung starters of sa investment. Hello, bro, Edwin.
Hello, sis.
Sabi na nga ba't nasa kalsada ka pa
Nasa kalsada pa. I just be listening at the background.
I know. Solo ka lang ba? Wala si sister?
Yes, sinusundo ko kasi si Shai from work.
Oh, okay.
Kaya nasabay na si Jasmine. Ako nasa labas pa.
Okay. Yeah, so pinag-uusapan namin, wala ka din bro nung Tuesday di ba?
Oo nga, nung Tuesday may several meetings
Oo, nagkaroon kami ang ganda ng session namin dahil kasama nga namin si Albert sa National Bank. And
okay.
Pinag-uusapan yung simpleng paano nasa construction kami. So, yung napag-usapan last time was ang pagtap ng parang equity of your house, and then yung typical na bibili ka ng rental property, kukuhanin mo yon, and you're gonna, ang maganda pala sa National Bank, sinesection nila yung portion na yon where you will gonna be using for investment, para pagdating ng tracking mo, accounting, and yung system mo, magkano yung interest na i-charge mo, dahil deductible expenses yun naka very clean, kumbaga, merong section doon sa kanilang tawag nito portal, nasasabi ito yung ginamit mo sa investment, ito yung mga interest na.
Oo nga. Actually, yan din yung gusto ko itanong sis kasi di ba doon sa line of credit may portion daw na interest na binabayaran monthly. That is tax deductible, di ba, for next year.
Correct.
So yun nga yung parang ang question, paano ko kaya i-monitor yun? So doon na lang sa bank statement ko, parang ganon.
That's right. So specifically, kung yun lang talaga yung tawag nito, pinaggamitan ng line of credit. So that is para simple ang accounting, mas magandang lang siya. Kumbaga naka set aside yung LOC na yon for investment. Kasi 'di ba, every now and then kung babayaran mo siya, tapos minsan magagamit mo sa ibang bagay yung LOC na yon, magmi-mix na siya ngayon.
Oo, dapat wag mo na munang gamitin, right?
Wag mo munang gamitin. Yeah.
For any other purpose.
That is the best approach doon.
So, paano sis yung doon? For example, syempre, every now and then, nagbabayad ka or halimbawa, you're paying, nagbabayad ka ng extra aside from sa interest. So, syempre, interest, bumababa the following year. So, interest lang talaga yung i-claim mo doon.
Exactly. Interest lang ang i-claim mo doon. Kasi at the end of the day, yung pinambabayad mo sa kanya, it becomes your savings, di ba? Parang, nagiging pera mo na yon dahil initially inutang mo siya. So that's the money that you're setting it aside. Kaya lang yun nga, may mga pagkakataon na kakailanganin ko yung funds as much as possible. Para magulo, don't use that. Diba? Mas magandang neat and clean pagdating sa tracking mo. Pagdating ng filing by next year, yun lang ang ipapakita mong reference and then that's it.
Yeah. Tama.
Kasi yung ibang mga bangko kasi, sabi nga ni Albert, ang sistema, parang yung refinancing nila, parang buong, kunwari may existing na mortgage. Pag nag-refinance, tinototal as a whole yung refinancing. Hindi nakasegregate. Ang nangyayari tuloy, nakamix ngayon yung mortgage mo plus yung additional funds na kinuha mo for investment. Mahirapan ka mag-track, diba? Mahirapan ka mag-track. Magkakaroon ka ng, kung syempre, kung ikaw ay nagmo-monitor, ang mangyayari nun, meron kang dalawang klaseng interest na binabayaran. Yung regular mortgage mo, plus yung iyong inutang na loan for investment. Diba? So, yun yung dalawang imo-monitor. Unlike dun sa sinasabi ni National Bank kay Albert, na sabi niya, kasi simula pa lang, pag alam niya kung ganun ang intention ng kliyente, up niya separately para may separate ledger. So once pinull out mo tong ginamit ko to for investment, lalabas na lahat doon. So hindi nagagalaw yung parang yung mortgage mo talaga for your, diba? Yun yung advantage. Kaya that's a very good way of accounting. Tracking. Yeah, in tracking. And mahalaga yan kapag nasa business tayo para hindi tayo nagkaroon ng tawag nito, problema pagdating namin. O, diba? So that's one of the good points.
Good learning.
Hello.
Si Albert pala babalik ng BC, no?
I know. So exciting dahil sabi ko nga magkakaroon tayo ng person sa BC aside from kila bro at sis doon. Na meron tayong someone and I na nasa finance too, which is good. Kaya we're exploring the miles. Ang ating ibang provinces ay hello, dito na pala si
Hello Brian and Jay, good to see you again.
Hello.
Si Mina and Mike na pala. Yeah. Kaya ano tayo dito, we're growing hindi lang dito sa ating ginagawang investment, kundi we're growing in our knowledge paano natin i-strategize or structure yung ating pagdating sa finance, and then pagdating sa ating knowledge about taxes. Okay? Sige nga, Brian, share me what you have read. By the way, si Brian and myself, meron akong naibigay na assignment kay Brian na Tuesday. Hindi intention yun, pero in-intend ko na. Kasi na-discuss nga namin ng tax. So, na-discuss namin...
Nasa busy na sabi niyo po?
Percentage. Oo, yeah. So, yung property replacement, di ba?
Sino po yung sabi niyo po nasa busy na?
Yung ating National Bank mortgage specialist. Yeah. At least meron tayong go-to person doon sa Vancouver kapag tayo ay sa papasyal. Sige nga, share mo muna, Brian, yung iyong nakita, and then I'll gonna go ahead doon sa akin.
Hanapin ko lang po siya.
Hinibigyan ko ng assignment si Brian ngayon, naghahalap siya. Anyway, mag-update ako. Bukas, finalize na yung ating paper sa lawyer. So, bukas kukuhanin ko lahat ng documents. Kailangan daw kasing ayaw ipa-courier nung lawyer dahil masyadong maraming information na nandun sa file, sa ating documents. Kaya, we're gonna pick it up. So, aming timeline is hopefully by, kasi nasa na tayo ngayon, 3rd month? No, actually 2 months.
Sila ba tayo
Second month natin ng March 9, di ba? 39.
Yeah, March.
9. So, lumalakad na tayo sa going 3rd month na tayo. And we want to stabilize, yung sinasabi natin na stabilize natin kasi kailangan yung reportings natin is intact before we do yung cash distribution, yung sinasabing cash flow. Kaya excited ako doon. Ako yata ang pinakamakulit na kliyente ng property management. Kasi, remember, we're paying the property management here ng 5% ng ating gross income. Kaya, kailangan kulitin ko lang sila, no? Hindi basta yung binabayad natin sa kanila.
Yep.
Now, maraming little pieces like reconciliation and everything na kailangang matali dahil merong sinasabi ang lawyer na may hold back sila ng funds para kung meron pang kailangang bayaran sa atin ng seller ay doon natin ikakaltas, which is very normal sa transaction. Kaya tomorrow ng umaga, excited akong pick upin yung ating documents, isang box for your information. Ganun kadami yung files natin. Yeah. So excited lang ako. Kasi kanina lang nag-email yung lawyer na yun na nga, completed na yung report and we have to pick it up. So, all good. I'm excited by the end of the month, meron na tayong malinaw na reporting so we can start ng April sa ating kaching. O, diba? That's
nice.
Kahit katiting lang yon, we're very excited. So,
yes, of course.
Papalakihin natin.
Yes.
So, yung nakuha, get ready with, hindi to madaling magiging transaction, pero get ready with the bigger ones. Kasi yung pinag-uusapan natin the other week, na 100 of units, consistent kami nagkakausap ng broker. Kasi yung broker na yun din yung broker nung nasa Saskatchewan. So between Saskatchewan and Regina and Edmonton, yun yung ating Winneway. So between Edmonton and Regina, which one is pagdating sa tingin nyo? Kayo, sige nga, sinong familiar sa Regina? Wala. Mas malapit yun sa atin.
Oh, yeah.
Diba? Mas malapit ang Regina. Parang 6
hours drive. 6 hours drive.
6 hours? Ang Edmonton kasi, I think, 14?
Yeah, somewhere there. 14.
14.
Depende kung mabilis.
Iisang beses pa lang kami nagpunta dyan. Those two, kasi yung dalawa na yon pareho siyang 40 million. Okay? That's parehong 40 million. Ang laki na, parang 10x. Tandaan nyo yung 10x. 4,590,000 itong una natin. Almost 5 million tayo nag-close. This one is 40,500,000. Yung isa is 41,500,000. So, parehong nasa 4. So, times 10 ng ating investment. Kaya kung nag-raise tayo ng 1.5 dito sa ating almost 5 million, magre-raise ba tayo ng 15 million dito sa next?
Nagbenta ko. Nagbenta ko yung mga baka. May mga baka. Mga baka tsaka kalabaw.
Ibibenta ko sa laki.
Ibig sabihin, yung investment natin na 100,000 magiging 1 million, ano? Kasi 10x
So, kaya kukuha na 1 million.
Alam mo, magandang problema yan. Sabi nga ng aking mentor, sabi niya, you better blow your mind. Ngayon pa lang, i-blow nyo na yung mind na yan. Kasi if it won't not be blown away, hindi kayo lalaki mag-isip or hindi kayo magkakaroon ng bigger dreams or aspirations and directions. Kaya nakakatuwa. So, kung tinitingnan ko yung numbers, nasa akin na yung numbers ng both. Okay, I don't need to share it with you, napaka-technical ng numbers. Ako na lang bahala dun sa underwriting. But I have the underwriting of both. Ang gusto ko lang sa Regina, alam nyo, it's sitting on 42 acres of lot. That is huge. Yun yung gusto ko sa Regina deal. Kasi dun sa Alberta deal, sa Edmonton deal, less than 1 acre yun. 132 units versus 160 units. 160 yung sa Regina, 132 yung sa Alberta. Pero pag makukuha natin pareho, mas maganda, di ba? What do you think? Well, yung 40 million. Hindi na nga umabot dun yung thinking eh. Tapos dadoblin mo pa. Ganun nga daw dapat pinapaputok natin yung ating.
Magkaka-aneurysm mga tao.
Million na pinag-uusapan.
Yeah, sabi nung, aalala ko yung, we have several, tawag nito, training about, how you gonna dream big, how you're gonna set goals, and how you will attain more in life. Kasi it all comes down from setting your goals, yung pagpapalaki na yun. So sabi niya, tayo daw kasi, para tayong mga rubber band. Uy, may rubber band ako dito. Rubber band, di ba? Parang we just have to, alam mo yon, parang ganito daw tayo. Pero majority of the time, kung ano lang yung pinaka-normal, ganyan lang natin ini-stretch yung ating mind. Sabi niya, i-stretch mo siya na parang up to its limit. Pero look, hanggang dyan lang siya, di ba? What if daw, lagutin mo tong band? So you have no limit at all. Nakita niyo yung point of view niya? Mm-hmm. Kasi this is kasi ang mind natin natitrain ng mind natin. Yung utak natin natitrain yan eh. Pero yung training nito, it depends on the people we listen to, depends on the persons we associated with, it depends on the books that we read. So meron siyang doon siya nag-groom. So, di ba meron kayong maririnig na you will be, tell me who your friends are and I'm gonna tell you who you are. Kami may narinig tayong ganon. Kasi, kumbaga yung mindset nyo, iisa eh. Kasi it evolves doon sa grupo mo, sa organization. Tapos, tell me what kind of books you read. Kung mga telenovela pinapakinggan ng mga lola at lolo, alright, at pinabasa ng lola at lolo, ang buhay natin, dramatic. Okay? Ganon. Kasi yun ang ating binabasa at yun ating pinapakinggan. Kaya, as much as possible, yung mind natin, we have to train it the way na kung ano yung gusto nating ma-attain. And again, hindi mangyayari yung training na yon unless we set the goals. So, ngayon pa lang, set that goal and then make it grow. Okay? Ang pagdidilig sa goals na, alam niyo yung goals na parang hindi niyo masyadong mapaniwalaan. Parang, pwede ba mangyari yun? Kagaya ng nangyari sa atin dito. pwede palang mangyari yun. Hindi natin ina-expect na imagine niyo, diba, little contributions na yon, it becomes big kasi pinagsama-sama natin. Pwede pala. Make a goal, yung ginagawa natin na I don't know, meron na ba kayo noon? Meron na ba kayong dream board? The one that I showed it to you? I think, si Mina at si Mike, I think meron kayong dream board. Correct? Tama ba, Mike? Did you started?
Gumagawa ako dati. Wala eh. Nabangungot eh.
Hindi na natuloy.
Keep it up. Keep your goals. Keep your goals.
We can do it again.
Do it again. Yeah. Kasi simula nung natutunan namin yon, we never stopped doing it. And it was since year 2004. I think 2004.
Maganda kasi na-visualize mo siya.
Dala-dala namin yon. Wala pa kami dito sa Canada. Dala-dala na namin yon. Tapos, before kaming pumunta ng Canada, nag-sit down kami for almost whole day. Nag-sit down kami sa Starbucks doon sa Santa Rosa. Kung alam niyo yung lugar namin sa Santa Rosa, Paseo de Santa Rosa. May Starbucks doon. Doon kami nagsulat ng lahat ng gusto naming mangyari. Naka 12 years plan kami pagdating namin ng Canada. Kasi, ang gusto naming mangyari ni Orly, 12 years lang kami dito. Imagine mo yun, no? Parang, kasi you can, alam mo yun, ikaw yung director ng life mo. Naranasan namin yun eh. Kaya sinishare ko sa inyo. Nakalagay doon sa dream namin, 2009. Okay, I'm sharing this with you. 2009, nakalagay doon. Pagdating namin dito, may pipiliin akong dalawa. It's either I become a realtor or ipopursue ko yung aking career as an accountant. So, pagdating dito, ang linaw-linaw nung aking direction na yun. I was like, tingnan ko muna yung accountancy kasi doon ako masanay. Kaya lang, it will take me so many years para i-update yung aking sarili at makuha ko yung designation. It's like, no, I have not much of a time. So, switch ako sa real estate and there you go. Sabi, it's in your own face, 5 months, nasa real estate na ako. Ganon kabilis. Although binigyan ako ng almost 2 years to complete the course, pero kinuha ko siya ng 5 months. Kaya hindi ako nakaranas ng employment dito. So that's our first year. And nakalagay doon sa aming goal. In our first year, kailangan makabili na kami ng house. So 2009 kami dumating dito. 2010, kailangan meron kaming house. Pero ito yung masaklap na katotohanan. Kapag pala nasa business ka, 2 years, di ba? Bago ka magkaroon ng qualification as a business owner to be approved for mortgage. Hindi ako pwede. Kaya si Orly, napilitan siya na meron siyang employment and at the same time, meron kaming co-signer na ginamit. Hindi pa rin naging hadlang na yung 2 years. Kaya in 1 year time, nakabili kami ng house. That's the goal. So, meron talagang, kung meron kang goal, yun talaga yung nakafocus dun yung mind mo eh. At saka yung lahat ng gagawin mo nandun. Sabi nga, it's, I don't know, na-test nyo na ba yun yung kinuwento ko sa inyo last time na kung ano yung gustong-gusto mong sasakyan, anong kulay, anong made, paglabas mo ng bahay, yun lang ang klaseng sasakyan na manonotice mo. Kasi you teach your mind to think about yun ang gusto kong makita. Naka-focus, laser focus. Laser focus. Gaya din ng eagle, di ba? If you will gonna read mga stories about how sharp the eagle's eyes is. Napakataas niya sa paglipad. Kayang-kaya niyang mag-pick ng rabbit in the ground na may napakaraming hindi lang rabbit ang nandun. Pag meron siya laser focus, yun yung kanyang kukuhanin. Ganon ang the power of focus. I have a book on that. Pag meron tayong ginusto, pag meron tayong inisip na yun ang gusto kong mangyayari at mangyayari yun. So it depends on you kung paano mo siya kukunin at paano mo siya magagawa. Yung timeline, nakadepende yun sa atin. Kaya nag-enjoy talaga kami ni Orly when we heard about that in some of our trainings. Nagsimula kaming mag-training ni Orly in 2000, year 2000. And then hindi kami makapaniwala na pwede pa yung magkagawa ka ng drawing, magkagawa ka ng write it down, make it happen. May libro din nun. So, write it down, make it happen. So, okay, parang hindi totoo, parang nakakatawa pero several years we hear the same message. I believe kung hindi 2003, 2004. We started doing it. Naging norm na namin every single year before the end of the year, we'll evaluate kung ano nangyari ng January hanggang November or January hanggang October, and then November, December, gagawa na kami ng another goals, set na kami ng another dreams for the following year. Kasi ganun yun. We have to really update it. So, make it a habit. Siguro, minsan, you share yours to the group para exciting. O, diba? Share yours to the group. And for sure, naalala ko lang ulit yung isang kausap ko ng isang araw. Sabi niya, Ate Mel, gusto ko talagang matutunan niyang investing. Kasi meron ako, parang meron siyang savings. And I really want to be part of the Jefferson. Pwede pa ba? Sabi niya, pwede pa ba? So kinausap ko, pinapunta ko sa office, and I was like, ano ba talaga goal mo? Ano ba talaga yung gusto mong mangyari? Hindi ko kasi siya kilala na i-refer lang sa akin. And it's like, wala kasi akong goal Sabi ko, kulang na lang sabihin ko, umuwi ka na dahil hindi ko gustong kausap ang mga taong walang goals. So, parang, alam mo yun, at least man lang sana kahit isa lang, di ba? Kahit isa lang, at least you have a goal in life. Sige nga, magbiglaan nga tayo dito. Roll call. Let's start with Mike. Mike, anong goal mo? Isa lang. I don't need to hear many. Isa lang.
Maging masaya, Timina.
Anong goal?
That's beautiful. Pero Mike, here. Mike, hear me. Okay, hear me. That goal is non-quantifiable.
Yes.
Non-quantifiable.
Kasi mahirap ito pasayahin
Magbigay ka ng isa na something quantifiable, kasi although we never measure success by money or whatever, pero alam mo yung naku-quantify, it all relates to numbers kasi. So, okay, ano yung isang masaya si Mina?
Condo this year.
Gusto niya magka-condo this year.
Okay.
Mag-retire kami in 5 years.
Mag-retire sila in 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So, meron yung merong numbers yun. So, in 5 years, mag-retire.
Yeah. May numbers.
That's good. At least, kung ano man yung details ng retirement na yon, you have to figure it out, Mike.
No, meron na rin kaming details on how to get there.
Very good. 5 years. That's 20, 30. Woo! Go, go, go. Okay. Thank you, Mike. So, let's go with Jay. Ikaw naman. Just one.
Ganun din ako Early retirement ako
Okay. Hear me ulit, Jay, Early. Kailangan merong, hindi yan quantifiable. Kailangan may number.
Ang early retirement ko, pag nag-50 ako.
50? Teka muna, kailan yun? Hindi natin alam ang age ni Jay. Jason,
Ito na lang yun.
But anyways, 50 is a number na attainable. So, meron. Okay? That's good. Thank you, Jay. Go, go, go. Okay? Go, go, go.
Excited pa naman ako kasi ginajot down ko, and this being recorded, kaya excited ako. Anyway, sige, sister, go ahead ulit. Alam ko 4 years time.
Oo, 4 years time, 60 na ako noon, and then 4 years time din si Rocky, 65.
Okay.
Yun ang goal namin. At saka hopefully yung ating business natin ay very
mag-grow sana.
Mag-grow for more.
Grow. More doors.
Yes.
More doors.
Yes, more doors, because that will support our retirement. Sabi nga, I was just in a call the other day, and they're like, this is the perfect insurance. This is the perfect retirement plan. Diba? And then when the tax part was discussed, and I was like, that's even more exciting. Yay! I-explore natin yon. So, gusto ko yan. Yes.
Nang makabawi ako sa tax. Oh my goodness.
Oy, sister, hindi lang yung tax mo, yung insurance mo pa rin. You're being screwed there. I hope na okay na yon.
Yeah,
okay?
Naayos ko na.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Then, take it away, Brian. Ikaw naman. Just one goal.
Generation wealth pa rin po yung goal namin eh.
So,
yun pa rin. So,
okay. Generational wealth. Hindi rin quantifiable. Ilan?
as much as we can. As much as we can po. By age, pag matanda na kami. Continuous na.
O, tika mo na, walang numbers yan eh. Lagyan mo ng numbers.
Like doors or like build properties, ganon?
Yes, whichever. Let's say it could be your year, like in 5 years, or it could be in number of units na once na nag-reach ako ng 100 units, I'll be okay, something like that.
Before, yung goal lang namin is 10 units na house, kahit pa paano rental property. Pero as the time grows, naging grow din yung goal din namin. So more than that for sure, mga 100 sana. And
10x. That's good. And lagyan natin ng timeline para at least there is a drive in our subconscious that we have to really go for it. Ang inakausap ko lang yung isang kasama namin sa club in Alberta. So, siya yung may 100, dinidil niya yung 104 units na merong commercial space sa baba plus the other 2 buildings beside it. So they're working on the numbers. Sabi niya pagkakailangan niya daw ng help from us, then we're gonna keep in touch. So that's one thing too, kasi yung partnership na yon, and this is under CMHC MLI Select. Kapag ka CMHC MLI Select, mas mababa ang down payment kasi nun, and it's a newer building, 2023. Okay, so let's pray for it. And then, last but not the least, I know nagda-drive si bro. Bro, how about you? Take it away, bro.
Yeah, sa akin, my ultimate dream is to own a car dealership. Really, that's my dream, personal dream.
Automotive ba ang ano mo, bro?
Hindi naman, pero actually I wanted to go into it eh. Parang gusto ko siyang i-explore yung automotive industry. That is so nice.
Meron kang na po-pursue na in the next 2 years, 3 years, or what?
Hopefully. Hindi malinaw pero yung...
More on ano ba siya, Edwin? More on selling or more on service repairs?
Dealership, just like the Gautier, Vicar, things like that.
So selling and dealership.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
Mga Tesla, no?
Yeah.
Focus ng electric cars, something like that. You know, pag pinag-usapan ng pangarap, ang sarap talaga. You're getting young, you're getting this vibe na parang life is so, anong tawag nito, promising, 'di ba? Hindi yung nagkakaroon ka ng even sa pag-iisip, sa pagsasalita, at sa gawa. Parang panatang makabayan yun Kasi kanina lang, it's very fresh to me. Galing kasi ako sa mentoring call as a coach. Ang discussion is about whatever we think. Kung ano yung, kaya daw tayo nakakapagsalita ng something, it's because that's what we are thinking. So it comes from the thinking. Kaya ang ating mind has to really be cleared on ano yung gusto niyang mangyari. Kasi majority of us, especially kapag nandun tayo sa downtime, tao tayo. Sabi nga natin, we're human, marami tayong ganito. And it becomes our excuses too. Na parang, ang binibitawan nating salita, majority of the time is issue, problema, and ganito. mga nandun sa nasa parang category ng pessimistic or negativity. Ang word niya kanina is kailangan ma-mind hack daw tayo. Mind hack, meaning we have to reverse the problem and take charge. Reverse. Kung ano yung mga negativity and problems and issues sa mind, kailangan natin magkaroon ng mind hack where we can twist. Like, we have this problem, or ang sasabihin natin, we're so grateful na merong ganitong situation and we can think about this. We're so grateful we don't have enough dahil may ganitong klaseng opportunity, even that we can raise funds. Kaya sasabihin mo na, ay nako, ang ganda ng opportunity pero wala kaming pera. Diba? Negative problem. So yun yung kaninang dinidiscuss, and ang mind, whatever the mind is thinking, that is the words that comes out, and then that word becomes an action. Kaya sabi nga, be careful, little eyes what you see. Parang anak, parang pambata. Yun ang kanta ng pambata. Be careful, little eyes what you see. Pero hindi, whatever you think, yun yung na-speak mo, and then whatever you talk, you speak, yun yung ginagawa natin. It becomes our body language. Parang ano yan, I remember one of the books, TFR, thoughts, feelings, action, and then results. I just remember that parang formula. Whatever we think, yun yung nagiging pakiramdam natin, and it becomes our action, and yung action na yun, it will give us that result. Sino ba ang nagsabi? Whatever your minds can conceive, it can achieve. Is that Aristotle or who's that? Napoleon Hill.
Yeah.
Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, you can achieve. So, yun kasi yun. This is very powerful. Itong mind na to. Ito. GYM, guard your mind. Guard your mind. Kasi whatever this conceives, kung ano yung laman nito, yun yung nagiging result natin. So, whatever we speak comes from it. Whatever. And ito pa ang isang, well, this is biblical. Yung laman ng puso, yun yung binabanggit ng dila. That is why ang success is not something na inimitate mo lang, or na it's coming from you outside. So we hear something, we listen to something, we are influenced by someone, nagkaroon tayo ng association in a group, and then over time it becomes you. Kung ano ka ngayon, that is the product of your choice and plans 5 years, 10 years ago. Hindi ka naging ganyan lang, diba? Just like us, hindi kami naging ganito lang dahil, eto na, chireng, eto na, ngayon, eto na si Mel at si Orly. Hindi. Ito ay part ng yung, naging ganito ka because you decided to be in this position or in this point in your life dahil 10 years ago you decided. 10 years, it's even more than 10 years ago. When we came here, we both decided na mag-focus kami sa real estate. That's why we're into real estate. We decided na, okay, we have to do this and that, explore things in Canada, and then masuportahan ng gagawin natin yung ating retirement. So, everything goes back from years bago pa nangyari tong today, diba? Nothing is an accident, nothing is parang nag-pop up just in front of you. Hindi. Lahat to, meron tong relationship in our past, kaya nandito tayong lahat. That's why we're here in Canada, kasi dinicide natin yan way back na pupunta tayo ng Canada, diba? And it's an opportunity. Okay, before ko maubusan ng oras si Brian, alam ko nagre-research ka, Brian. Take it away. Bigyan mo kami ng insights about property replacement.
Hindi ko pa rin po maintindihan yung how you calculate siya. Pero ang sabi niyo lang po is replacement property. Basically, pag bumili tayo ng similar property that we use for the same purpose, which is rental yung sa atin, we can defer yung capital gains na makukuha, or capital gains or PCA. Pero hindi ko pa rin po makuha yung formula.
Yung logic. Actually, Brian, ang hinahanap ko dyan is
yung time, yung mechanics ng...
May specific time nga po ng pagbili yata or something. Or pagbili ng property. Yun din po.
Ang haba kasi, ang haba kasi. Well, we can all explore this. Anyways, we're all part of this. We can all explore yung section na to sa CRA. Basta ang pinaka niya is property replacement. Kasi sa US, the way it works is yung 1031 exchange is actually 1031 section of their IRS tax regulation. So ang sinasabi doon is in 6 months you have to acquire similar property for you not to get taxed. Yun yung 1031 exchange. So if that is somehow similar to replacement property, yun yung hinahanap ko, yung mechanics na yun na it has to be within the 6 months period or maximum of 6 months period. Kasi wala pa ako nakita doon sa section nung replacement property about that. Basta ang sinasabi lang nila doon is you can defer yung capital gains at saka yung recapture, di ba? Or any possible capital gains nga and recapture doon sa pagbebenta pag nagbenta ka ng rental property or income producing asset. So yun yung itatry natin i-explore moving forward dito sa ating session, but at least merong similar may similar hindi pala siya totally wala. And if you can listen to that book or read that book ng Tax Free Wealth ni Tom Wheelwright, highly recommended for all of us, especially nasa group tayo ng investment. We will benefit a lot doon sa libro na yon. Really good. Very, very good book. So investment and business. Kung meron tayong business on the side that we can consider, yung side hustle na tinatawag, it's good to explore that book. And we can actually recommend that book to some of our friends na nasa business as well, because a lot of tax preparers doesn't even know those things. Parang napakasimple lang ng alam natin, and it's not only in the income tax, it can also apply for some property tax too. Kaya I'm really excited to keep on listening to that book. Ang ganda kasi based siya sa US, and so he also knows Canada. Parang yung ating dito sa CRA. So IRS, CRA, marami siyang insights na ibinigay doon sa libro na yun. And as a business person and as part of the investing community, it's good to learn. Now, talking about investing community, nagpapatulong akong mag-create ng page sa isang kaibigan namin dito nakabase siya sa Philippines. So sabi ko sa kanya, paki-edit lahat ng videos dahil majority of them are educational, and we want to share it to as many people as possible para magkaroon ng awareness about the opportunity ng investing. Kaya ayun, magkakaroon tayo ng business page and community group for especially yung private group natin na magkakasama tayo sa club. So we have that section a group na very particular to that, and that's where we can explore yung ganitong klaseng information, like i-share natin doon actively para makatulong tayo sa marami. So we have a public group where we have yung sessions natin every Tuesday. And then we have this group call tayo, yung club natin, mastermind, para naman sa ating mga acquisition. Anyways, very informative, nakakatuwa yung ating discussion. But yeah, I would encourage you, again, Mina and Mike, I would encourage you to start creating your
your
Yes.
dream board again?
Yeah, I'm inspired to start again actually.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yung titintahan namin, ilalagay namin doon sa bubong para pag tulog kami, ay nakikita namin.
Sa ceiling, exactly.
Sa ceiling. May nagsabi sa amin noon ilagay sa ceiling para pag nakaiga ka, yun ang huli mong makikita, saka yun ang una mong makikita.
True. Yeah. We did it when we were in the Philippines. Like it's posted in our ceiling. So every time we go to sleep, pinag-uusapan namin ni Orly yung lahat na nakalagay doon. Kasi naka-picture siya. Hindi siya words. It's pictures. Like ito yung gusto naming puntahang lugar. Ito yung
That's nice.
Yeah. And you know what? Yung dream board namin na yon before we came here sa Canada, ang hindi na lang natutupad doon sa dream namin na yon, yung magkaroon kami ng private jet.
Wow.
It was part of that dream board. Yun ang hindi pa natutupad. Yung makarating kami sa Disney World kasama ang mga bata, nangyari na yon. Yung nagkaroon kami ng tawag nito mga properties dito sa Canada, and nangyari siya lahat. It's amazing how things unfold. Kasi yun yung nakikita mo palagi 'di ba? Yun yung nakikita mo palagi. There is power in it.
Malay mo, Mel, pag nanalo ang Jets dito tapos ng Stanley Cup, tapos ininbitahan kayo sa private party nila, you're on a private jet.
Oh, di ba?
And that's possible this year for us to bring home the cup, right? So
I know. Oh my, yes. Go Jets, go. Go Jets, go. Kaya it's a possibility, it's a reality. Hindi siya something na parang ano ba yan, masyado namang ang tawag ng cheesy, sinasabi nilang ganon. No, it's not. Majority of the dreams na ginawa namin nung first year pa lang, kaya na-adapt kami. I don't know if you know the word adapt. Diba? Yung parang na-hook kaming gawin palagi. Kasi yung first list namin na ginawa namin in 2000, I remember it was 2003. Kasi 2004 kami nagkaroon ng accident Na-aksidente kami ni Orly ng 2004. It was 2003 when we seriously write the dreams. Alam nyo, isang taon na yon, 75% of that natupad.
Wow, nice.
75%. Kaya nga sabi, lagi kong sina-challenge yung grupo namin nun sa Philippines kasi we have a group of friends. Like, write it down. Kung sasabihin ko sa inyo na mangyayari yung lahat ng inyong isusulat niyo ba? Kaya, that becomes a challenge. Nagsulat talaga kami ng dreams noon. And naging habit na namin. Kaya hanggang ngayon, every time, ginagawa na, ina-update namin ng dreams namin, and it's stage. Like 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. Ganon yung setting. Bakit kasi ganon ang setup? Because you're on your first year, yun yung mga madadali mong like, bibili ako ng magandang bag, bibili ako ng bagong cellphone, magpapagawa ako ng bagong salamin, or bibisit ako ng band, or yun yung mga little travel. Madali lang yon, sa isang taon pwedeng mangyari yon. Bakit may pangatlong taon? Kasi ganito, ang mind natin, pag wala ng kasunod, magi-stop na siya, magi-stagnant na siya. Kailangan merong kasunod. Nagigets nyo? So, kailangan naka-stage siya ng 1 year. Kasi yung 1 year matatapos na. Paano pag wala kang sinulat na pang 3 taon? Wala na, tigil na yung mind mo. Oops, na-solve ng lahat. Naabot ko ng lahat yung pangarap ko. Done in 1 year. Kaya may 3rd year, may 3 years plan. Kasi your mind will gonna think more. It will think more. Paano mo ma-reach out yung 3rd year, 3 years plan mo. And may 5th year ka. It will gonna think more. Para sa 5th year, 5 years plan mo, and then may 10 years plan ka. So, that's why andun yung lagi kang refresh, lagi kang inspired, lagi kang excited. Hindi ka nagkakaroon ng, kung meron mang rough roads down the road, hindi ka nagkakaroon ng stumbling block. Kasi you're laser focused on what you wanna do in your life. Kaya, ever since that, nako, talagang sabi ko nga sa iyo naatat eh. Kaya, anyways, overtime tayo. Thank you. It's a 10X day. Okay? Nasaan na yung dalawa na wala ka na, Jay? Bro, come on. Show up and let's do the 10X. Nasaan si Bro Edwin? Nawala si Bro Edwin, nagdadrive.
Hindi pwedeng bitawan yung manibela.
Okay,
manibela, hindi pwedeng bitawan.
10X team. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, good night.
Good night. Ingat lagi, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.